Welcome back to Math 130, Applied Algebra and Trigonometry. I want to take you through how you can use your TI-89 to check the vector components problems that we've been doing. If you take a close look here, you'll see that the numbers on this calculator are the ones that are from the problem with the airplane, the applied problem from video B, where the vector was 658 miles per hour was the speed of the plane, and it was traveling at a standard angle of 250 degrees. So these are the values that we got for each of those, the horizontal component, and then the vertical component of the original vector is listed below it here on the calculator. So we want to check this. So let's use the Pythagorean theorem, and let's go ahead and take the square root of each of the sides squared, and that should give us the hypotenuse, or the magnitude of the original vector. So if we go ahead and do a second function, square root, okay, then we want to take the square of our horizontal component, which is the top one in the list. However, take a look, it's a negative number. If I just put that number in and put a squared above it, I'm not going to be squaring the negative. I have to tell the calculator to remember to square the negative by inserting another parenthesis. The parenthesis that's there is just for the square root sign. So I need another parenthesis, but then I don't have to type that in, and I don't have to type in my cosine. I can just go up, scroll up, and grab that number and hit enter. And when I do, it's going to bring 65 times the cosine of 250 degrees down into my working equation, my working calculation. And then I'm going to close that parenthesis before I tell it to square it. So 2 squared. Okay. Now I need to add to that. And once again, I have a negative number. So I better remember that parenthesis. It would not be a bad practice to go ahead and put it inside parentheses each time. Scroll up to it, hit enter, it brings the value down, close the parenthesis, raise it to the second power, and then I have to close the parenthesis for the entire square root. And when I hit enter, it should equal the magnitude of the original vector, which was 658 degrees. And there it is. So that's how you check it on the TI-89. One thing you need to make sure of, though, before you're doing these, and I should have shown you this first, you need to make sure you are in degrees. So if you go to mode and scroll down 3 times, if you're already in degree, that's fine. If not, scroll to the right. Make sure you are not in radians, but you are in degrees, and hit enter. And hit enter again. And then you'll be in degrees, which is what you will need for this part of the class. And that's it. That's how you deal with the TI-89. Thanks. See you soon.